Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense operating from the pistol. First down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Hand off to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. To the air, it's Sims. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball handed off, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
He ends up getting tackled at the 30-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The Terrapins will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sims. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They'll try a pass here. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Get some space around the 30. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him about the 14.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So we reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sims. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To throw, it's Sims. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment before this critical down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. He's got a man down the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. There's a wide-open receiver complete.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. When this offense continues to roll, we wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll hand it off. And the Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Terrapins with first and 10 here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
The Terrapins trying to cash in here in the red zone.
In blue. In blue.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Terrapins. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now at PAT.
In the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. Things heading.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a